say 20 seconds to 10 minutes.
Flasion, I need you to peer review this.
Oh, I split some tangerines? I don't remember.
You don't have splits on tangerines. They're probably like 14
Oh, yeah.
something like that.
I think it was in 20 seconds to 10 minutes.
Huh? He didn't get Bob despawn or something? Or he did?
No, I didn't get it.
I'll say you probably didn't get Bob despawn, that's like 10 seconds of time saving.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Without the Bob done, you 4 seconds down.
Flasion, peer review that. Also peer review this.
Like they do homework.
I am.
Into the page. Laptops and tablets. Premium family. Audience. The equivalent person who wants a laptop to their lifestyle. Purpose. The purpose of this page is to sell the idea that these laptops are cut and organized, and that they are not simply laptops. They are a luxury to be in your. I would put butt for the word play.
What?
Like
Oh, I think like butt and like a butt.
No, like.
I was really confused.
But they are a luxury to be enjoyed.
I actually thought about that. I did it because it's supposed to, okay, here's the reason why I didn't, is because I'm actually trying to trim the word count, because I'm terrible at word count, and it's supposed to be minimum 300 words, and I'm already at like 600 words.
And I'm not sure if you'd be putting I think you should be doing a period instead of a comma there.
Yo, Drifter.
I could put a period there, but it's like a really long sentence.
Oh my goodness.
If I run on sentence right now, so.
Well, it's not run on sentence, it's just extremely long one with a comma in there. But yeah, and I could put a period there and split it in two.
They're a luxury to be enjoyed by those who can afford the best money can buy.
Oh my goodness, this kid. There we go. So, I mean...
Yeah, I hate word counts because it's really stupid. They either restrict you or make you have to, like, pad it.
I mean, I never have a problem with minimum. This one has a minimum of 300, which is no problem because I'm already at 300 and I have a whole entire other half of it to write. The problem is I always go too much over the word count, and people read it and they go, "Holy shit, dude! Like, why?"
This for homework?
Yeah. Technical writing. Oh hey, what's up, Drifter?
No, Drifter. I should probably do it.
Drifter on the house.
No, dang you, Drifter.
Drifter, you came just in time for me to proofread out his homework.
Yeah.
To support this, the picture on page landing. What? The picture on page
Talking about
landing.
school.
We need to be in puppy love, so it's literally homework.
The picture on page landing. I don't understand that sentence.
Oh, on the page landing.
So. Oh yeah, that in there. Picture on the page landing.
Okay, you know what a landing is, right?
Not in this context.
It's like the opening thing that you see when you come onto the page.
Oh, you mean a portal?
Kind of like a portal, but it's like... It's for a page where you have to scroll down to see the rest of it. The landing is like what you first see.
Oh, I see. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Gold, brown, silver, white, and dark brown. This follows the black gold aesthetic. This follows the black gold aesthetic commonly used to advertise luxury items, with the text also having gold highlights. What is this advertising? I'm actually curious.
Luxury desktops on HP's page. I don't know if they're actually luxury desktops, but they're in the premium section, and they actually do look like they're supposed to be luxury items, so I'm going to assume that they are. Here, I'll link you the actual page.
Drifter, you going to school?
Yeah, you going to school, man?
Hey, guys.
Oh, no, he's talking about us talking about school.
Yeah.
That gold aesthetic commonly used to advertise luxury items. Blah, 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 blah. Text.
Drifter's going to Twitch school.
Yeah. Cameron's going to the School of Hard Knocks.
Devices for those that want it all, still yearn for more. Also referring to them as luxurious devices that are bound to be in the obsession.
Dude, I was like cracking up when I was reading their description of it. It sounds like it's advertising like a fancy like cologne or something.
I don't know, man, this is pretty good, but it's far better than my homework, so you just don't give a fuck even though writing is my hobby.
Fun fact, this is like I don't ever like this. Actually, is me not giving a fuck, but I'm like I can't write like really poorly. I just like I write the way I talk, so I just write a super padded, over the top, extremely long story that could be padded down in about 10 words.
Nice.
So the thing is, I do writing for a living, so I'm really good at it. But when I'm doing homework, I use such little fucks that I just like I basically like purposely get it. It's borderline unpassing.
I thought you did. I thought you worked at like. I didn't know you wrote for a living.
I don't write for a living. Like it's just my main hobby, rather.
Oh, I thought your main hobby was doing code.
So
That's
drifting.
the hobby.
It's like Philasian.
I've never even heard you talk about writing.
It's not some. I don't have much to talk about though.
I mean, you can talk about. Man, guys, guess what? I just fucking wrote the shit out of this story.
Real drifter. That was my life.
Yeah.
I'd rather work at Walmart than IT support. Man.
Really?
I have a trade degree in IT, but I just can't do it.
I mean, working at IT, as in like like corporate IT, not as bad. Working at like tech support IT, no.
Yeah.
The last job I had was system administrator for a hospital.
That sounds terrible.
That was pretty fun.
That sounds like a lot of people who have no idea what a computer is.
I'm not. This is not even an exaggeration, but we would be peeling off whiteout from the monitors.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
Like actually what you're doing because people are fucking stupid. Like I won't. Basically, like one of the bigger bosses didn't want people to use a certain program on a computer, so she put whiteout on the launcher and the taskbar for it.
Wow. Did you like say, hey, can you like explain your fucking thought process for this?
Rips.
People found out that you used to still put the cursor there, and she's like, oh, here's your new project, figure out how to get rid of it. It's like, I get paid to do your work. Instead of removing shortcuts.
Yeah. Like, that might have been okay on, like, Windows 3.1. It's not okay now.
Well done.
Oh, what's the purpose of this gaming one? Well, it says reinvent domination right there on the thing, so gee, I wonder. Let's see.
The most complicated thing I did at that job is fixing their Outlook servers because I purposely set them up to fuck up, so I had to have something to do.
Really?
And every time we touch it, it's really. And every time we touch it, I swear that it goes.
I think,
to
yeah.
make my heart beat fast. I want this to last.
Bioshock.
That's the official delirium song.
I never played Bioshock.
I wondered why you were going to the ceiling there. I remembered that's a strat I invented.
Oh yeah, the safe strat, I guess.
Say Strat, baby.
Yes, he doesn't want to be a retard. He doesn't want to do stupid YouTube.
Save strats, baby. Alright. I think I'm saving time a lot. I'll probably get taxi though. Oh. Oh. Oh, got it. Got a taxi.
Way cool.
Flying King, y'all. Flying King.
Oh shit, a Bioshock remake? I'm actually kind of excited for that.
That's probably an HD remake.
Feels like it's too soon, no?
Here we go. Okay, I'm trying to like hide my power level as much as possible when writing about this gaming PC, and not just straight up call the people who are buying it like retards. So I'm gonna tone it down here. I don't even know if I need this like to support this thing. So let's just
Are you
kind
doing
of
Genesis, Kurgan?
No.
Oh, what are you talking about?
There's a missing effect on Flying King on this unloaded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my next.
It's not doing Flying King.
This is a bad
It looks like
Flying King.
Genza.
This Flying King is Kaka. Right
I
now.
mean, just wait till you get to ISO and the screen's just black.
Whoa!
Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite. That's kind of cool. That's how you go a lot of games.
So on console, the water is see-through, and there's another layer of water underneath.
Way cool!
Dude, you're another layer of water underneath it.
Bioshock.
Way cool!
Oh, stupid balloon, I hate you.
I don't want to fucking write this anymore. Why'd I wait to do this until like an hour and a half before it was due?
Woo!
To
What does that
support
mean?
this.
Oh man, this video isn't the interlaced. Success.
What, Gargan video?
Oh, why are you recording?
Oh.
Bargon video.
Oh, so. So I'm doing 1, 2, and Infinite oops, in one package. So I'm definitely getting that. That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good deal. I mean, I already own 1. I might own 2. I don't even know if I own 2. I know I own Infinite. I know I own 1. 2 is kind of hazy because I never played through it.
What's Infinite? That's part 3?
Infinite's the one where you go to the floating utopia city.
I'm not saying a series, but I wouldn't say it's a sequel to like the first 2.
Yeah.
It's like a story entirely.
2 is the one where you bring the girl and wipe away the dead. That's what Infinite is. It's the entire story.
Nice. Yeah, I never played those games.
They're pretty good.
Drifter loves them.
I haven't finished it. I think I'm at the end, but I haven't finished it.
I played through 1, but not the other. I liked 1 a lot though.
Yeah, the first one's really good.
1 was like the first modern game I ever played past on 64, like ever.
Wow.
So it was quite a
Nice.
jump. I was like, holy shit, these graphics. Well, that's not true. I played some PS2 games. So you got the bed. Off the hook today.
So you guys eat anything good today?
I ate gyros twice today.
Gyroscopes?
You're a gyroscope.
Are they pronounced gyros?
Crap.
They're gyros. That's how I'm pronouncing it.
Oh my goodness.
I
Kill
don't
me.
know. I don't eat them. I don't eat anything Greek.
You're-
Basically,
Nothing.
basically, I made a makeshift one for lunch. Then my dad comes home at dinner. He's like, hey, I bought gyros. I'm like, well, shit. That's what I made for dinner, or for lunch.
I had something but Popeyes for dinner and
Oh.
delicious.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be. Oh man, that was actually a really good time to drop puppies.
I know, right? Did you see that? It's crazy.
I didn't see it. I did see the Popeyes I munched though.
I like that 7% too. It's nice.
You're gonna need to be careful.
You don't need to be careful. Just go balls deep, balls to the wall, man.
Should I
Go
just kill
for it.
puppies right now?
Go for broke. Kill 4 puppies right now. You're not a real
be
man.
careful. What I usually do with 2 and 3 is I just don't kill anything I don't need to because SNES hitbox.
You're a SNES hitbox.
Give myself wiggle room for dropping things.
Legend, I was telling Athens how it's really hard to talk and play.
Yeah, it's something you have to get used to.
It's crazy.
It's certainly something that I'm still not great at. That's why I do a lot of talking.
I mean,
like
not everyone is born excellent at talking and playing like I am.
Like, I've gotten a lot better at it over time, but I'm still not great at it.
If you go watch my early runs, you'll see me be like absolutely terrible at it. It's great. If you watch any of my early runs, you'll see me be absolutely terrible at everything, including streaming.
It goes 2 ways. Like, you learn to be good at it, and you getting better at the game. Like, when you're better at the game, it's a lot easier to just
Yeah.
be automatic at it.
Like for Gym 1, I don't even need to be looking at the screen.
Nice.
Like, I could do a perfect tangerines with it just inside, like, the corner of my eye.
Yeah, it's basically me with like the entire game of Gym except for Puppy Love, and it's not a problem.
Gotta be careful right now.
Like the rest of that game is just filler for those 2 stages. Oh, you found a Trinitron? Nice. Is it one of the RGB monitor ones, or is it just like a Trinitron CRT?
Guys, I'm going for it. I'm scared.
Go for broke, man.
Broke, man. Just don't look back. Just do it.
Just like you take the game and you stick your dick in the game,
Oh.
and then you pull your dick out of the cartridge slot.
Crap. That's bad.
No, we haven't put it tries.
I did a dumb thing. Whatever.
At least got the sandwich.
That's bullshit.
So
Not
that
a sandwich.
Thing is,
Wait,
though, you
it's
didn't
an
hit
RGB
left soon enough.
Drifter, it's an RGB that's 27 inches? You'll have to send me like some pics, like the model number and shit for that. Because I'm actually interested in that, because I don't know what kind that would be.
So, Gregor, what I do is I have both hands on the D-pad when I set myself up there. Makes it a lot easier to be quick.
Wait, you what? You use
I have-
2 hands for that?
I have one hand on left, one thumb on left, and the other thumb on right. So I hit right, then immediately left.
Okay, don't listen to Flasian because he's a freak and he holds the controller upside down.
Alright.
Just do what he says.
I'm not gonna
But
get it.
but don't listen.
Alright, I'm gonna keep
And you
going.
can be failing it for like 5 minutes and still save time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
At least you can go there.
Just remember, hit right early. That's like all you need to remember.
I hit you early.
The trick. That's
Would you call me Flasian?
I'll be a bitch.
Alright, we got it, but let's see if it counts.
Well, it doesn't. We get to the end and then we'll freeze. One day you'll crash and inflate and then you'll be upset.
I practiced inflated a little bit, so maybe it won't be terrible.
The crash is a random chance half.
What am I doing? This is not saving time, I don't think.
Well, I mean, no, you're technically losing time right now. But... Or never mind, no, you're not. Did you like knock it utterly last time?
What did you say?
Did you knock it utterly last time?
I've gotten it before in a run, but yeah.
Oh, not last run.
You already asked up this 10 seconds.
Drifter, send me the ad on Craigslist. I can tell you if it has. Never mind. Looks like you were a little bit ahead of me.
Am I gonna sub 29 though? I mean sub 30? I might.
Okay, I think it probably doesn't have RGB. It's probably like just a normal CRT, like one of the gigantic, absurdly heavy ones. What it probably has is it probably has red, the standard composite one where it's like red, white, yellow. And when you said RGB, that's probably what he thought of. But still, those Trinitron CRTs look great, so it doesn't matter. It just probably isn't a BVM or a PVM. Which is probably fine, because you don't want a BVM or a PVM unless you're using SCART.
The Trinitrons do a PAL signal.
What?
Trinitrons do a PAL signal.
If they're made in a PAL country, yeah. Nothing in America does PAL, though.
Yeah, as well as using RGB doesn't matter.
Oh.
This is not good. Oh my goodness, almost got popped.
RGB doesn't use either of those things. It's just RGB.
Yeah. Well, it has sync, too, so...
God, you son of a... I got popped.
Got pooped.
It's alright.
Alright.
I mean, even if it doesn't have RGB, it'll still look good. And it'll still be, 27-inch CRT.
Alright, guys. I've gotten like sub 24 with pops.
Nice.
Look, don't worry, Gargan. I've gotten a 25 without getting popped. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to get it because it's a 27-inch CRT that's gonna look good and free. I mean, even if you don't do anything with it, you can just like kick it and blow up, or you can like throw it out a window at someone.
I have a composite-only Trinitron in my locker, not my locker, my closet. I just found in Walmart parking lot.
You just find stuff CRTs everywhere, don't you? People in Canada just don't take their shit to the garbage, do they?
No, they leave on the side of the street and then just pick
Yeah,
them
same
up.
here.
Keep
Same here.
Well, I mean, you live in New York. There's like 10 million people there. Actually, there's like 10 billion people there. There's like the entire
Yo,
population of China.
Malaysian, check this level out.
proud, dude.
Oh my
Make
goodness,
me
my
proud.
God.
Make me
Yeah,
proud and
what's
switch
up?
to Genesis.
Look at the background. I'm doing this wrong. Cool.
Whoa, what is happening?
See?
That is not correct.
Emulator quality!
Are you sure you don't have like a background turned up?
He probably does. You
Yeah.
probably hit like F one of the buttons and turn the background off, but whatever.
It's all good, right?
I mean, it looks like hell now. It looks like some like Satan's tax asshole. So
Explains why fucking flanking would be really off.
I can't really think of anything to describe this
What the freak?
gaming page. There's not much to work with here.
Okay, take a look at that. That's so weird. I'm gonna die again. This is a good run right now.
Well, at least your website could turn.
Alright, we made it. Lazy boy recliners for free. Nice.
Man, I want a lazy boy.
I
I
am
used
a
to
lazy
have
boy.
one in here. I used to have like a white leather one in here until it got so like it just exploded basically.
Pretty good level.
The background makes this stage just depressing.
Okay, I wrote an entire page on this, on the first half of this 300 page or 300 word thing. What was I thinking? I'm
So
halfway.
I got left of barrel, but I got no drinks. So do I drink a little water?
Are you supposed to eat a gyro without a drink?
Alright,
supposed to
gyro.
How are you supposed to eat this ass without a drink?
Mmm.
I don't know, man, but I'm hungry.
Look, man, I ate so much Popeyes earlier. I don't think I ever need to eat again. I ate like 2 breasts, a thigh, like 4 biscuits, an entire thing of mashed potatoes, and red beans and rice.
I want breast.
Alright, fuck it. Get a meal for your back.
See ya.
With max regrets.
Maybe I'll PB by the time we get back.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
How did you lose 40 seconds in ISO?
Don't even ask.
It wasn't the first little thing down the center.
Don't even. I
Okay,
can't.
so
I can't even.
look, man, how are you supposed to eat ass without a drink?
So true. Never heard
It's
truer
just-
words. I'm gonna get the best Puppy Love 3 right now.
Oh yeah, I can't even push anything. Yeah. Also, yeah, Drift, I'm about to be hitting up the free Craigslist to find a fucking couch. Because my futon is finally at its end of life and I'm gonna be taking it to the dump pretty soon.
Drifter has 2 lazy boys. He give you one.
Yeah, I'd say he could give me one. I have an armchair already. Because the armchair that's... okay, this armchair has had a very fruitful life at my house. About forever ago, I bought it at a Value Village after we moved here for $15 dues.
Nice.
It then pulled heavy duty as the main chair in my game room before it was in this back area, back when I basically didn't even have a game collection. My game collection was on one shelf, to give you an idea of how incredibly small it was. This was when I found Super Metroid for $5. And it started off my collecting. But, no, so from there, then I moved into this back room, moved the chair back here, and then eventually got rid of the fucking chair when I got a futon. What basically may as well be forever ago, also.
Nice.
Then I moved the chair back out into the, wherever it's at now, like the back room area. And it basically sat there unused for several years. Until
Dang.
now, when I finally repurposed it as a weight rack. But then now, because I need an actual, place to put on my weights and also to have a squat rack, I'm just going to be getting rid of the futon, because it doesn't work, and putting the chair in here until I can get a couch, and building a power rack out in where the chair was.
Awesome.
And then once I finally get an actual couch, not only will the futon be gone, the blue armchair will be gone as well, sadly. And so the circle of furniture life will be complete, and I will send it back to where it came from at Value Village. Or Goodwill Outlet, and then it'll go on to have some other dude will buy it and shit on it. Except I never actually shit on it, I just carved all kinds of shit into the wooden arm handrests.
I was watching something on Facebook. It was like this woman who was like a poop hoarder.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. That is
Good for it.
nasty. That's just nasty.
I should give you her number.
Why are you a poop hoarder?
Why not?
I mean, you don't want to hoard the poop, man.
Is it really that bad? Like, food-wise?
I mean, when you poop into a bag, yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, if you didn't have running water, then yeah, you could poop in a bag and then, you know, take it outside and throw it away. Not keep it in bottles entirely throughout your house.
She had a bucket. It's pretty
Dude,
nuts.
I don't know. I don't get, like, the whole hoarding thing. Like the people who are like, oh, I keep garbage. And it's like, why? It's like, oh, well, I might have a use for it. It's like, you're not ever going to have use for this ripped up styrofoam Chinese takeout box. Like, it's just not. There is no use for it other than as fucking garbage. Like, its only use is to be recycled into more styrofoam. Okay, Garvin, you just gotta save a minute on level 8.
We got this.
This is entirely possible. I don't know what your possible time save is because you don't have it on screen, but I'm sure you can save a minute.
We got this.
Okay, what's exercise 4? Let's hope I can finish this in... Okay, I have 40 minutes. I can easily finish this in 40 minutes. As long as I don't get sidetracked.
What are you doing?
Homework still. Okay, exercise 4. Team exercise. Yeah, right. You're funny. Study 2 websites to advertise competing products. You might choose websites of 2 car makers. I'm on it. That's a great suggestion. Just like how I chose Hewlett Packard because it was the very first suggestion on the homework page. I'm going to choose car companies because they're the first two ones. Obviously, I'm going to choose the 2 most obscure possible car companies. Let's go with Morgan and, I don't know. I'll find another one.
Captain Morgan.
Morgan Stanley.
Let's go with Morgan Cars and Caterham. They both make completely different, opposite cars. I don't even, they might not even be considered competing. Because Morgan makes cars out of wood that look like they were designed in the 30s, and Caterham makes cars that look like they were designed now, and they only are allowed to go on a track.
I want to put McDonald's fries in the gyro thing. Why?
What?
Like, a little styrofoam box, open up and there's McDonald's fries in there.
2 music producers. Why would I do 2 competing music producers? That's stupid. That's a waste of my time. I want to do Ford and GM and talk about how much better Ford is. Ford even has a better opening. They have that bootleg looking Aston Martin car and a Focus, which is awesome because they finally made the RS in America.
Yeah, we got a Glad.
See, I told you would. That's
The
a
best.
PP in the making.
One of the best.
It's a 1-stage PB.
Let's do Ford and let's do GM because GM is a really shitty company. They make really shitty cars. Oh no, I can't just do General Motors. I have to probably choose one. Which one's the shittiest one? Buick.
They make cars?
Do Chevrolet. What?
They make cars? I've never seen a GM brand new car before.
What? GM makes that's all they make is cars.
I thought they sold cars and that was it.
No, they own like 4 companies.
Oh, I see.
Okay, look, I'm about to hit you with the link. This is GM.
I've never seen an actual GM brand new car before.
They're called GMCs.
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. Cadillac, Buicks, and Chevrolets. Cadillac's out the ass. People think they're gourmet.
I mean, in Canada, maybe they are. Is Walmart gourmet in Canada?
Oh crap. That was scary. This is not good.
This homework is not good. I'm having to do it on the night before my weekend. That's why at this point I'm already ready to go to bed because I'm trying to get my sleep schedule on track, and I have, and now I go to bed at 10:30, except for more is like 11:30.
What is wrong with you?
I'm supposed to go to bed at 10:30, and that has like never ever happened. However, waking up at 6 a.m. has happened every day. I can't even not wake up at 6 a.m. now.
Did I really just PB?
Huh?
Look at this.
Huh.
Oh god.
Oh, nice, dude.
See, I told you. I told you. Well, okay, you didn't get sub 30. You got 30.25. You fucking pleb.
Ah, that's so whack.
I bet if you retime it, it'll be sub 30.
Remember that time when Yami got 3 PBs that were 20 flat?